Hello everyone, Melissa here. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back. Today is day 8 of our 30-day yoga journey. This yoga journey is called Inward. And today's day 8 theme is all about cultivating stability in motion. So normally when we practice, in my practices, in my classes, we practice cultivating stability in more long-held static postures. However, today we're going to do something a little bit different and move more dynamically, more fluid, more in flow, and really hone in on practicing stability while we're in movement. And this is a great mirror for life, for when we're in situations where there's upheaval or changes happening. How can we land and anchor into our stability while things around us are in motion? Because life is in motion. So get ready to move in this practice, get into something comfortable, something that you can move in, and let's get this practice started. Let's begin in child's pose. So come towards the back of your mat, have your toes touch and your knees come out wide. And walk your arms forward, melt your forehead down. And let's take a nice cleansing breath just to arrive on our mats today. So just exhale your breath through your nose. And take a big inhale through your nose. Let your belly get big, fill up into your chest. And then a nice big exhale out through the mouth, release. Let all that air out. Close your mouth. And then start to shift your breath in and out through both nostrils. So we're going to set the intention here to make the breath nice and smooth and even. So as you breathe in, you'll feel the belly expand. And as you breathe out, you'll feel the belly pull in. And each time that you exhale, just feel your hips sink heavier towards your heels, softening the shoulders. Just allow yourself to land here on your mat, anchoring into your breath. As we move through this dynamic sequence today, stability in motion, we're going to cultivate just that. Can we find our anchor point throughout the movements, throughout the motion? Can we still keep a steady, calm mind as our physical body is moving? So here's our opportunity, setting the tone for our practice to anchor into our inhales and exhales, letting the breath be the guide, giving the mind something to anchor into. Okay, we'll shift forward onto all fours. Spread your fingers wide, knees under the hips. We'll just move through some simple cat-cows just to open up and warm up. So inhale, release the belly, lift the gaze. And as you exhale, push the floor away, pull the belly in, nose towards the belly button. 2 more times like this. Inhale, open up, shoulders out of the ears. And exhale, push the floor away, pull the belly in. 1 more time, inhale, open up. And exhale, push the floor away. Come back to neutral. We'll come into a puppy stretch. So keep your hips stacked right over your knees. So you're going to stay where they are. And then walk or slide your hands forward, melting the forehead down towards the mat. It doesn't matter if the head touches the mat or not. Pull in the belly here. Breathe deeply. Push the palms down into the ground. Glide your shoulders down the back. Now walk your hands back underneath the shoulders for support. You're going to tuck the toes under, push up and back to downward facing. You can start by pedaling out the legs, stretch out the backs of the hamstrings, root down through all 10 knuckles so your sit bones reach up and back, nice long spine. Breathing in and out through the nose. And if you're moving around in your dog, just come to some stillness here. We're going to move through some dynamic flow here to plank and back to down dog.
So on your next inhalation, we're going to shift forward into high plank, heels, hips, shoulders, head in one line. And then exhale, just lift your hips up and back and downward facing. Twice more. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, shift back, downward facing. Nice and smooth. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Pubic bone curls in towards the chin. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, come forward to high plank. This time we're going to lower down to the belly. You can always bring the knees down. Exhale, bend your elbows towards the back of the mat. Lower down, point your toes. Give your shoulders a loop onto the back. Inhale to your cobra or baby cobra. And then exhale, push the floor away and lift up and back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. And a big exhale out through the mouth. Lift your heels up nice and high. Inhale, reach your sit bones back. And then as you exhale, bend your knees and bring the knees to the ground. Notice if you're collapsing in the shoulders, you want to gently push the floor away, pull the belly in. Stay anchored in your breath. From here, we're going to bring in some knee circles with the right leg. 3 circles in one direction, holding the spine and hips steady as you isolate the movement in your hip socket. And then you're going to change direction, about 3 circles the other way. Continue to breathe. And when you finish off that last circle, you're going to extend your right leg behind you. Take a breath in. Shift slightly forward. Bend the elbows towards the back of the mat, an inch or 2 or halfway down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Pull in. Inhale, right leg extends back. Shift slightly forward. Exhale, bend your elbows halfway or just an inch. Inhale, push up. Exhale, bend your knee toward your nose. Come in. Inhale, extend your right leg. This time as you exhale, we're going to step your right foot through between the hands. Right ankle underneath the right knee. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Drop the right hip down. Chest open, thumbs back. Eyes along the horizon. Nice, calm, steady breath. A moment of pause here. Now we'll start to begin another sequence flowing dynamically. Inhale here, lengthen. As you exhale, cactus the arms. Pull that right hip back, lift up and out of your waist. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, frame your right foot, extend your hips back, right toes flex towards the face. We'll flow like this. Inhale, bend your right knee, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, open up, cactus. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, half split. Now you're welcome here to not bring the hands on the ground if you'd like. Chest open. Inhale, bend your right knee, reach your arms up. Last time. Exhale, bend your elbows, open up. Inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, shift back, half split. Pause here. You can have your hands on the ground if you'd like, or airplane arms. Keeping the shoulders back, chest open, chin is in. Breathe. Beautiful. Now rebend your right knee, plant your hands down on the ground, frame your right foot, tuck your left toes underneath, power up your back leg. Left hand stays down, right arm's going to open up for a twist. But don't take that hip with you. Keep that right hip pulling down. You can always keep your left knee on the ground if you'd like. Look out or look up. And then look down, place your right hand down. We're going to step the left leg forward beside the right, feet hip width distance apart. Forward fold. Pause here in the forward fold. Nice deep breath in and out. Inhale, halfway lift here, shoulders back, chin in, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Root down with your feet. We're going to rise, stand tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Take a nice grounding cycle of breath here, in and out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Tailbone lengthens down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Chin in, shoulders back. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back either to downward dog, or if you'd like to flow, come to high plank. The exhale is the lowering down to your belly. The inhale is your cobra. So 1 breath per movement. Exhale is your shift back to downward facing dog. Inhale here deeply, and then exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, lift your heels nice and high, push through the palms, and then exhale, gently place your knees down. Here we are in tabletop again. Notice if you're collapsing, you want to push the floor away, pull the belly in. We're going to start with our 3 knee circles on the left side in one direction. So we can begin here, staying connected to the breath. Notice if one elbow wants to bend, keep the arms lengthened. Switch directions, other way. So your spine is stable and steady, as well as the hips. Just isolate the movement in the hip socket. Finishing off your last circle, you're going to extend your left leg back. Inhale here. Shift slightly forward. Bend your elbows towards the back of the mat an inch or halfway. Inhale, push up. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Pull in, 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 in. Inhale, lengthen the leg behind you. Shift slightly forward. Exhale, bend the elbows an inch or 2 or 3. Inhale, push up. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Pull in, 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 in. Inhale, left leg extends back. This time we exhale, step your left foot through between the hands. Reach your arms up as you breathe in, and then pause here and ground for your exhale. Rebalance. Shoulders down, chest is open, drop the left hip down, low belly zips up and in. Preparing for our flow here. Inhale, exhale, bend the elbows, cactus the arms, left hip pulls back, lift up and out of the waist. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale, frame your left foot, shift your hips back, half split. Then we'll flow like this 2 more times. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, open up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, half split. Option to keep your hands off the ground, airplane arms. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, hold your half split here. Either airplane arms or handstand onto the ground. Spine is long, chin is in, so the back of the neck stays long. Drop into your breath. Give your mind something to anchor into, nice and steady and stable. Okay, you're gonna rebend your left knee, frame your left foot, tuck your right toes underneath, power up your back leg. Right hand's gonna plant down, keep your left hip where it is. You're just gonna open up the left arm, twist. You can always bring the right knee down. Look down, left hand comes down, step your right foot beside the left, feet hip width distance apart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Root down to rise. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to stand above you, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center, ground. 1 cycle of breath here. Bring your arms down by your side. We'll come into our last dynamic sequence here. We're going to take a big step back with our left leg, come into warrior 2. So you're going to firm the outer edge of your left foot, right knee is bent. We know our warrior 2 setup. You're going to extend your arms out to the sides, gaze beyond your right fingers. Keeping your right knee bent the whole time, the outer edge of your left foot nice and firm, firm back leg. You're going to flip your right palm, reverse your warrior, peaceful warrior. And then we'll come into extended side angle, right forearm to right thigh, right palm is up, left arm arches up and over. Keep tucking your right glute under. So you're not collapsing in this, hanging out in this right shoulder. There's still a lift, so there's still an engagement and awareness in the core. So we're gonna flow like this. Inhale to your peaceful warrior or reversed warrior. Knee stays bent. Exhale to extended side angle. So here's our motion. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Now, can you make this like a moving meditation? Exhale, extended side angle. So your legs are solid, firmly holding you. Inhale, reach that right arm up and back. Just drop into the flow of your breath. Exhale, extended side angle. And then one more time. Inhale, reach that right arm up and back. And then exhale, extended side angle. Pause here for one cycle of breath. Trust to lean the chest back. Good, and then start to rise back to warrior two. Extend your right leg, lower your arms down, and step to the top of your mat once again. Tadasana, mountain pose. Ground in, steady the mind. We're going to take a nice step back with the right leg, doing this sequence on the other side. Nice big wide stance. Bend your left knee from the outer edge of your right foot. Find your roots, find the foundation. Left knee is bent. Tuck the left glute under. So you have a solid base to build from. Extend the arms. Anchor into your breath. We're going to flip the right palm up. Inhale, reverse your warrior, peaceful warrior. And then exhale, extended side angle. Left forearm to left thigh, left palm is up, nice and light. Right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, peaceful warrior, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle, like a moving meditation. Light as a feather. Inhale, reach your left arm up and over. One breath per movement. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Pause here for a cycle of breath. Keep tucking the left glute under and trust to lean your chest back. Then come to rise back to warrior two. Lengthen your left leg, lower your arms down, and step back to the top of your mat. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Now we'll come into a tree pose. We'll make it a little more challenging by adding in a little sway. So just take your hands to your hips, lift your right heel off of your mat, and then turn out from your glute, your right knee out to the right. Find your focus with your eyes. Place your right foot on your calf or assist it up to the inner thigh, the left inner thigh, just not on the knee. Hands could be in prayer if you want to challenge yourself here. Really anchor and steady the mind to the breath, as we've been doing. Find a focal point with your eyes, and then reach your arms up. Maybe you add in a little swaying tree, just for a little bit of play and fun, just swaying from side to side, practicing the stability and motion. So you're making all these little micro adjustments as you sway and move to find your balance. If you're swaying, bring your tree back to stillness. Grow tall. And then lower your arms down, place your right foot down, pause. If you want to shake it out, you can, or just stay with the sensations. They will pass. Preparing for the other side, hands to your hips. Lift your left heel off the mat. Turn, initiate the turn from the glute. Find your balance, steady your focus, left foot on the calf, or assist it to the upper right inner thigh. Palms touch. When you feel steady, you're going to reach your arms up and bring your tree to a sway. Okay, if you're swaying your tree, come back to stillness. Grow tall. And then release your arms down, release your leg down, stay with the sensations or shake it out. Come back to the top of your mat if you're not there already. And let's prepare to come down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to quads or shins. And then exhale, plant your palms and just step back to downward facing. If you feel like you want to do a flow, by all means, flush it out. If you want to rest in down dog, you can do that as well. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Once you're in down dog, you're going to inhale, lift your heels up nice and high, reach your sit bones up and back, feel that stretch in the spine. And then exhale, bring your knees down. Take your legs over to the right, bring your sit bones down, extend your legs out in front of you. We'll come into a seated twist. So we'll bend the right knee here. We'll place the right foot just on the outside of the left thigh. Lean over to your left and bend your left leg, your bottom leg. Make sure both sit bones are rooted and connected. If not, left leg can extend out. Right hand comes behind you, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to your right, either hug your right thigh in or hook left tricep to the outside of the right thigh. The chest is open, shoulders down and away. Breathe into your belly, abdominal breathing. You're welcome again to place your attention in the center of the forehead, your inner eyesight here, anchoring the mind. Good. Inhale to untwist. Come to center, interlace your fingers, hold on to your right knee, stay here for your exhale. Pause and receive. Other side. So extend your legs out long. We're going to bend the left knee, place that foot to the outside of the right thigh, lean over to your right, bend your bottom leg, both sit bones rooted, or you can always sit up on something. Left hand comes behind you as your kickstand. Inhale, reach the right arm up high. And then exhale, twist to your left. Either hug your left thigh in or hook right tricep. Sit up tall, chest open. So notice if that right shoulder wants to collapse. Can you draw it down and back? And then anchor your awareness in the center of the forehead or between the eyebrows. Nice, nourishing diaphragmatic breaths. The belly breathing. Good. As you inhale, you're going to release, untwist. Pause here for your exhale. Just hold on to your knee. Sit up tall. All right, let's extend the legs out in front of us. Scoot yourself up a bit so that there's space for you when you lay back. Lie down and we'll pull the knees in towards the chest. Bringing back some symmetry here before we come into a brief Shavasana to rest. And from here, we'll extend our legs out long into Shavasana. Take up as much space as you'd like, maybe more space than you normally would allow yourself to. Palms up, adjust, get comfortable. Close down your eyes. Just allow everything to settle here. Release control of your breath. Just feel your belly rise and fall. And just rest here and receive. Start to reawaken by deepening your breath. you can bring your arms up overhead for a nice little big stretch. Bring your knees in toward you. Again, give yourself a hug. Acknowledge your efforts today. And then we'll come to meet in a supportive seated position. You want to prop your hips up. Make sure that you feel supported and at ease. You can sit on a chair or lean up against the wall. So the breath work we'll do today, the pranayama we'll do, is breath of fire. So what this is are short, sharp exhales through the nose. The inhales will just come automatically. So it goes like this. I'll just give you a little demonstration. So it goes like that, and it's like your stomach is pumping. But you're just focusing on the short, sharp exhales. And the idea is that there's this motion happening. We're clearing out the space, any gunk, any stagnancy, and we're finding that stability within that movement. So let's give it a go. Nice and stable, no strain. Sit up tall, shoulders back and down, nice tall spine. You can always go faster than my pace or slower than my pace. You could even be like at this pace. Okay? All right. Close down your eyes. Just drop into your breath. Let's take one breath in and out through the nose to get on the same page. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale 3/4 of the breath. Breathe in. And then begin. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale your breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Breathe in through the nose. Hold the breath at the top. Hook the thumbs. Pause here. Hold the breath in. Nice and calm. Chin slightly in. Pull the root up. Pulling the thumbs apart. And then as you exhale, smoothly release your arms down. Breathe out through the nose. Pause here for a cycle of breath. We'll do one more round. Okay, inhale 3/4 of your breath, and then begin Kapalabhati, breath of fire. Exhale, release. Inhale deeply through the nose, reach your arms up overhead. Hook the thumbs, hold the breath at the top here, pause, chin in, slight pull in of the roots. Nice and calm. When you're ready, you're going to smoothly exhale through the nose, clear the space around you as you lower your arms down. Palms rest on the thighs or on the knees, release your breath. And just sit here in this clarity, in this purification. Breath is effortless. And rest your awareness in the center of the forehead, space between your eyebrows. Becoming more deeply absorbed in this emanating light in the center of the forehead. This pulsating light at this point offers deep stability and calm and clarity.
Bring your palms to touch in front of your heart space. Slight bowing of the chin. Acknowledge your practice. And may we take this deep stability and rootedness that we've cultivated and practiced today off of our mats and into the rest of our day. Finding that I, that inner I, that deep stability through life's challenges, through the journey, through the ups and the downs and the changes. Finding that constant within. Thank you for sharing your practice. Namaste.